Hello, my name is Johnny. Welcome to another World War II 172 scale video. Today we're going to look at the 40M Nimrod, the Hungarian self-propelled anti-air gun. If you'd like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, like, reply, and share. I'm going to do out-of-the-box review of the sprues and the directions for this IBG model. And I have built a metal one for reference. Look at that a little bit later. Let's take a look at the box. Nice artwork on there. IBG, they're making a lot of models. And they just came out with some new ones that I saw. Sometimes they're only available in Europe first, so it'll be a while to get some of them. A really cool Hungarian anti-tank tank, sort of like the Ostwind. I did a review of that. I have one in metal. I'll probably leave that a link at the end. Let's take a look here. Look at the instructions first and then the parts. Get this here. Nice heavy stock instructions. There's some parts you're not going to use on here. A lot of parts, a lot of wheels, a lot of track. That's how they start out there. Always make you put this together. I don't know why some of the bigger kits, they already have this together like a bathtub. This you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mess with all of that. Make sure it's dry before you do with this, and then they make you put those on too. So there's a lot of work. But I like this, and the metal one was a little confusion. I wish I had this one first before the metal one, because that metal company just gives you a little tiny sheet of paper and you got to figure out what you do with the parts. And I wasn't familiar with how the gun shield worked and so forth, so I might not have it on correctly on that one. There's a lot of it, so it's tracks and wheels, so that'll keep busy for a long time. And you're going to get to the more fun part, putting the hull. And then you got a lot of parts to mess with here. Oh yeah, and this Nimrod, I wanted to give a little information about it too. It's got a crew of 6. On this one I crammed in 4 guys, but it's supposed to have a driver, a commander, 2 gunners, and 2 loaders, so 6 crew in there, all in that little tiny thing. I didn't have the decals, so I had to do my best to just give an idea of what the Hungarian markings. There's extra ones on the decals, so I might be able to cover some of those up with this. Okay, so you got a lot of seats in there. Oh yeah, when I was looking at the parts, you'll see a little tiny tab on one of these that busted off the sprue already and gone. So that's not good. And then you got to mess with the gun. This probably would have been better if they had given a metal barrel for that. So all these little intricate little parts here to shove together. I don't know until I read it more if it's going to be in place or if it's supposed to be able to pivot up and down. And there you go. That's what it looks like. A really cool looking vehicle based on the Toldi tank. And looked up, there was 135 of them made between 1943 and 45. Here's some of the other items. I've got some more of the Hungarian vehicles that I'm going to do in the future. So let's see there. Yeah, so that's what I was trying to do there. All those seats. So this is kind of a neat paint job. Might do that paint job, and I like this symbol better than just the white on black cross. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And then they've got it just in green. You can see some of the dates there. And then here's another one here, 3-color. I'm probably going to do a 3-color camouflage. This one, I like the paint job on that one. Let's see, there's the decals. So as you can see, I'm going to get extra, either the black and white or the 3-color. So I'll have some to put on metal. Here's not too much photo etch, just a little tiny bit. At part 5 and 6, looks like you fold. Let's see, let's look at some of the parts here. These are 2 right there. Look at that tiny that little track is to try to mess with. That it just doesn't end with a flat end, because it's got to go kind of interlinked. So that's not going to be too fun. Pretty much the same thing on both sides there. And then more track and a ton of wheels. There's this part. Some of the guns. See the seat? See that one? It's busted off and I didn't find it. That's gone. That's the gun. Very small. Piece with the ammunition. This is a 40mm Bofors gun that's in here. So it's pretty similar to the Oswin 37mm. So originally they wanted it for an anti-tank, but then that's too weak. So then they're going to use it for anti-aircraft. It can attack like a T-34 if they're hitting it towards the side and they're fairly close with that gun with armor piercing. Otherwise, nice, clean molding. I'm glad they put this in one piece instead of having to put it together. And this was based on the Toldy tank, so it's longer. And I think a little bit higher or wider. So you can see there's 2 sets here. So this is the one you use, I believe, the longer one. And there was 2 whole bodies. You'll see the difference there. The other one's a little longer, so that's neat. Comes in a nice heavy box bottom and bags. And let's take another look at this. This was, like I said, a metal that I got. And like I said, I don't think I did this part correct, but it is what it is now. I did this one a number of years ago. Alrighty, so that's a look at the IBG Models Hungarian Nimrod. Very cool. I wish I could find some more 1/72 scale Hungarian soldiers. They do, a lot of them have the German helmets, so you could just use that for men on a wargaming board. Paint them up. Alright, until next time, more World War II 1/72 scale. Thanks for watching, everyone.